Hi everyone, it's Gavin here. Today I would just like to show a quick video on one of the very useful tools when we are trying to run Facebook advertisements. So when it comes to advertisement, there are multiple factors that we need to consider. One of the most important one is our targeted audience. So right now, if we like to understand our audience that we would like to target, first of all, we need to collect some info about them. So what I would suggest is before we run any ads, we'll do a quick search from Facebook Audience Insights. Okay, just Google Facebook Audience Insight, go to Audience Insights. So you'll come to this tool here. So basically, from here, we would know the demographic, the interest, and all the related information about the audience that we would like to target so that our ad can be more specific and more cost effective. This is the great things about Facebook is they have collected all data about the user base. So it's depend on our knowledge and our experience on how are we going to monetize and make use of this data. So without further ado, let me create a scenario here. Let's say today you are very good in investment and you would like to conduct an online course for investment class, teaching people how to invest, how to select stocks, when is the right time to buy, when is the right time to sell, what's the strategy. So before you do any advertising, you need to understand who are the who are your potential customers, so that the leads, we call it the leads that you are bringing in later when you go for advertisement, the leads that you are bringing in later is quality leads and they have a very high tendency to buy from you. So what we can do here is, okay, let's say this ad is to shown to Malaysian. So this is the population that is available in Facebook in Malaysia. So we have about 20 to 25 million people. So one thing we would like to, we see, oh, majority of them falls in this age group. And let's say you don't have a lot of budget, you just want to target a specific population of people, both men and women. You can set the gender, age group, and one important thing is interest. So let's say today we are investment, right? We want to do investment. So a lot of people, they'll put in like investment as an interest. So what you can do here is, you see the numbers here reduced from 25 million to only 9 million of audience that have some sort of connection to these keywords called investment. So one quick thing that we need to look at is page likes, because there are two types of interest basically. One of it is we call info interest, the interest that can bring you good info when you are trying to run your ads. Another one is leisure interest, just very normal interest, like I'm interested in investment, but at the same time I could be interested in other leisure related things, for example, such as uh, singing, drama, all those uh, influencer posts, those kind of interests that is not related to investment. So let's say we have key in this keyword called investment. Now let's come to the page like. So here you see, okay, when you talk about investment, so here you see, oh, real estate developer, non-profit organization, car dealership. This basically, I would advise all my peers or students to look at the top 20 interests, and you need to find at least 3 to 5 interests among the 20 that are relevant to your keywords. Else you can't be using that keywords for your detailed targeting. It won't be showing to very quality leads. So here you see how do we identify leisure interest and info interest, for example? So Prima Homes, this is like, okay, somehow related to investment, property investment. Asmin Ali, so this is not related to investment at all. So this is probably like they are just following some politicians or influencers. So this is just their leisure interest. So all these are not really, you see, all these are not really related to investment. Pocket Times, yeah, it's investment related. But as we see here, like the top 20, we hardly find 5 very supportive info interest that is going to support this investment keyword. So what we can do next is we try to find for other investment related interests. Like when you type investment, you're going to see a lot of others. Like let's say we choose investment strategy. So here you see, even without looking at the page likes, you look at the categories, you see, oh, stock pick to you. Di Tian Li Chai is also a very famous blogger and educator for investment. 投资, Investology, Finance, Business Service, Adrian Wei, all these very investment related features. So here we look at the page likes. You see, even without looking at top 20, looking at top 10, we already have most of them are related to investment. So this is what we say a very, very good info interest that we can use in our detailed targeting. So this is how we identify. One thing to take note here is about interest. We need to identify the right info interest for us to use in our detailed targeting. And another tips that I want to share here is a lot of people there, they tend to like, I mean, their perception is, oh, I try to put in as much interest as possible that I can sort of like, based on intuition, I can think, oh, maybe my audience would like this, maybe they would like that. So I just might as well put in everything. That's not the right thing to do because this will mess up the backend algorithm in Facebook. That's why this is a very important thing. I would always advise my students and peers to only look for 1 or 2 very, very good info interests when they are trying to do detailed targeting. So detailed targeting for your information is just for a start when you are trying to launch a product, or I mean the first few advertisements in your page, you need to use detailed targeting. But soon after your page has been run for like a few weeks, then you have collected more data. By then, I would advise you to do other types of audience targeting, which I'll share in my upcoming videos. So, yeah, this is a very important thing. And let's back to the demographic. Another tips that I want to say is, okay, so from here, we know that our audience have shrunk to about 300K people from all age groups that are interested in investment with this particular keyword. So then we would see that, oh, age group from 25 to 34 is the highest percentage, followed by 35 to 44. So if with a very limited budget and we would like to run an ads, I would advise us to go for, when we are trying to set our audience in the advertisement setting, I would advise we go for 25 to 45, 44 years old, because this has already comprised of more than 50% of our audience with this good info interest keywords. So if you have a very low budget, we would like to optimize everything to the right group with the right budget so that the cost per result that you are getting later is the most cost effective one. So basically this is a quick video that I want to share. So the main thing to take away from here is whenever we try to start a campaign, running an ads in Facebook, please remember to do some homework about the audience that you would like to target, because this is very important so that you know your audience based on data, not based on intuition. And this would indirectly affect a lot of things. And the main one is your cost per result when running your advertisements. So that's it from me. And if you find this helpful and insightful, please don't hesitate to give me a like and as well as share this out to more people so that more people can benefit from this. So with that, thank you and see you in my upcoming videos.